Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. And that's it. Thank you all so much for coming. Awesome. Thank you. First off, we have Peter Leigh-Nilsen on the keys this afternoon, who is so fantastic, and I'm so thrilled that he's here with us. All said, wonderful. So I'm going to chat a little bit about myself and what I do, just briefly, but honestly, this is not about me, and it's about the amazing performers that I have the privilege of working with. So my name is Adam Ross Glickman. I am a voice teacher and vocal coach here in New York City. I work with people here in New York and abroad as well. I have students in the Netherlands, Australia. A few students here flew up from Florida, which is really exciting. Yesterday, I held a workshop with these students with a Broadway casting director, Peter, myself, and we workshopped the pieces that you're going to see today. And it was the first time that I've had people not only in New York City in a space together, and I welled up with tears because I see many of these people every week or every other week, and just to have everyone in a space was so special. So that all said, that's a little bit about me. I brought a piece of paper because I'm like, let me jot down these bullet points. Yes, so that is what I do. Fantastic. I think we're going to get started. And with regards to the people that I work with a good number of professionals, and I also work with a good number of developing talent. And I have such a deep love for educating and working with people. So that all said, you're in for a great afternoon of wonderful Broadway tunes and vibrant personalities, and I'm really excited. So I'm going to introduce our first performer, and I'm going to come in between. I'll say something in between each performer, so you'll see me a good bit. That all said, our first performer is Mia Tucker.
Hi. I will be singing Expectations of a Man. When I came to New York, I had expectations of what I wanted from a man. I made a whole list, and I promised myself I just have to stick to that list if I can. He had to be tall and dark and handsome, with a smile as bright as day. He had to be smart and very studious, but love to work and play. He had to dress in all the best clothes, and he had to cuddle in the winter. I thought I could find my perfect man. When I came to New York, I had expectations of what I wanted from a man. I made a whole list, and I promised myself I just have to stick to that list if I can. And when I knew that I had found him with a smile as bright as day, he was smart and very studious, but loved to work and play. And he dressed in all the best clothes, and he was great at cooking dinner. And when I thought he'd propose, he told me he was gay. And I thought, why, God, did you do this to me? It seems like the whole world has someone else except for me. When I came to New York, I had expectations of what I wanted from a man. I made a whole list, and I promised myself I just have to stick to that list if I can. But when the time came that I gave up all my hopes of finding someone, I finally stopped my searching and my pointless nights of hoping. I finally found that someone who would cuddle in the winter, and to my surprise, her name was Suzanne. And I thought, why, God, did you do this to me? And now that I've found her, it might take time for me to see that this is just a new part of me. Through thick and thin, we'll always be the hippest pair and the greatest family.
Fantastic work, Mia. It was me. I'm the gay man. Awesome. Really great. And our next performer is Alex Blanton. Come on up.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alex, and I'll be singing Middle of a Moment. If this is what my family has to be, then I don't need them watching over me. A family doesn't make you sleep outside. A family doesn't laugh and say you lied. Remember what a home is. Think of how your life should be. But you're stuck in the middle of a moment. Can't crawl out of where you are. Only steps away, the world's okay. But you can't see that far. Stuck in the middle of a moment that's halfway to somewhere new. Can't go back, you're moving through. You'll have to think in ways you never thought. You'll have to make the best of what you've got. Find the answers hiding in between. See a door that no one's ever seen. Something's there, you feel it. Stop to look, it's all around. So you're stuck in the middle of a moment. No clear path, no shining star. Only steps away, the world's okay. So try to see that far. And there, in the middle of a moment, you're halfway to somewhere new. Can't go back, keep moving through. 'Cause there is magic. Now you know you made magic, made it grow, and marvelous, wonderful things can come true in the middle of a moment. In the middle of a moment, in the middle of a moment, you're on your way.
I'm emotional. That was awesome, Alex. Really, really awesome. That was from James and the Giant Peach, the same composers, Pasek and Paul, who wrote Dear Evan Hansen and Greatest Showman, and such a great piece. And Peter, you sound amazing. It was so good. Yeah. All right, awesome. Our next performer is Kathleen Yeager.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to be singing something from Sunset Boulevard, a production that I was in this fall up in the Hudson Valley, and I didn't play this part, but I'm singing With One Look. I can break your heart. With one look, I play every part. I can make your sad heart sing. With one look, you'll know all you need to know. With one smile, I'm the girl next door. Oh, the love that you've hung watch me when I frown. You can't write that down. You know I'm right. It's there in black and white. When I look your way, you'll hear what I say. Yes, with one look, I put words to shame. Just one look sets the screen aflame. Silent music starts to play. One tear in my eye makes the whole world cry. With one look, I'll forgive the past. They'll return, I've returned at last to my people in the dark, still out there in the dark. Silent music starts to play. With one look, you'll know all you need to know. With one look, I'll ignite a blaze. I'll return to my glory days. They'll say Norma's back at last. This time I'm staying for good. I'll be back where I was born to be. With one look, I'll be there.
With one look, I can break your heart. Amazing, amazing. Wow. I don't know if anyone's seen that on Broadway right now, but it's a pretty wild production. I would recommend it if you haven't. Nicole Scherzinger is in her element. Thank you, Kathleen. That was fantastic. Wow. Woo! And it's so wild because Kathleen and I, we work virtually primarily. She actually lives in upstate New York, and again, so cool that we're all here together. So that all said, our next performer is Kodi Ernewein.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing? My name is Kodi Ernewein. I used to be based out of Florida, but I moved here to New York City about a year and a half ago. I moved because, I'm trans and so is my husband, and Florida was not a very safe place for us, but I've felt very loved and welcomed here in New York, and it's been fantastic getting to work with Adam, who's become a friend of mine over the past 2 years, and so I'm going to be singing Building Momentum, which has been a touching, close place in my heart. It's from How to Dance in Ohio, and yeah. I've been making good grades, good friends, good progress. This year has been a personal best. Except my love life was stalled like this concept in physics. An object at rest stays at rest. Then you suddenly gave me the chance to find the guts to learn how to dance. But the hardest part was to start. Building momentum, the very beginning. Building momentum, the energy spinning. Moving with purpose and picking up speed has taught me the one lesson I'll ever need. The first step to succeed is building momentum. Let's throw a new dance tomorrow. Let's use the center and we'll cater all our favorite foods. We'll clear the chairs to the wall. I bet Mel would DJ and I can bring smart lights to set the mood. I'll call everyone personally. Forget my mother to do it for me. My mom's hard to refuse, we can't lose. Building momentum, I have to keep moving. Giving attention to what needs improving. Facing the fears that have kept me alone has failed me with confidence I've never known. Like I discovered my backbone. Building momentum. You don't know what she does to me. Like she rewired my circuitry. My operating system's reeling, and I can't bear to lose this feeling. Building momentum, a very beginning. Building momentum, the energy spinning. Facing the fears that have kept me alone has filled me with confidence I've never known. Like I discovered my backbone. Building momentum. Building. Woo!
Slaying.
Building momentum, the very beginning. Building momentum, the energy spinning. Facing the fear. Oh my gosh.
Killing it.
Building momentum, the very beginning. Building momentum, the energy spinning. No way I'm throwing my best chance away. If I have to throw a new dance every day, it's the only way out to keep growing from now. Building momentum. Building momentum.
Yes! And that's what we do as pros, right? We keep going. It's amazing. Totally amazing. Wow. Awesome, Kodi. Well, our next performer is Laura Arcaro.
Hi, everyone. One of the magical things about musical theater is its ability to transport us to a different time, a different place, a different land, or a different life. So come with me to the streets of Dublin. There's Tommy Flanagan, who lights the gas lamps. 190 lamps in Phoenix Park alone. He's done it drunk for over 57 years in Dublin. And down on Henry Street is Mad John Maher, old rambling Johnny with a face like hammered meat. But Johnny singing brings a Dublin man to tears. I don't know the kind of words that you might say, but I can put it my own way. And if you come with me, you'll know how those lamps in the park look like God in the dark as they glow on the streets of Dublin. The dealers hawking and the dockers yelling, the buskers banging and the ragmen ringing bells. And there's Maureen, whose door is always open for all Dublin. And Tony Kiley with his racing pigeons. It's like religion how he lives to fly those birds. He swears they travel for 100 miles or more. I don't know the words to tell you how it feels, or how to put it in a rhyme. But if you come with me, you'll know that those birds on the wing are a beautiful thing as they blow through the streets of Dublin. And there's music like nothing you've heard if you know the right jukebox to play. There are glasses to raise in the praise of surviving the day. Down where Miss Kitty Farrelly is pouring whiskey and Frankie Donahue is lighting her cigar. A smoky den where working men don't bring the wife. It's the laughter of fellas with stories to tell. Men who love to get drunk and race through fucking hell. Oh, you'll come out with me and you'll see what you're missing in life on the streets of Dublin. And there's music like nothing you've heard if you know the right jukebox to play. There are glasses to raise in the praise of surviving the day. I don't know the words to tell you how it feels, or how to put it in a rhyme. But if you come with me, you'll know how those lamps in the park look like God in the dark. And those birds on the wing are a beautiful thing. Oh, you'll come out with me and you'll see what you're missing in life on the streets of Dublin. On the streets of Dublin. On the streets of
Absolutely beautiful, Laura. Thank you so much. Wow. Beautifully performed. Great. So, how many people in here have had a voice lesson or a vocal coaching before? We love it. So, what is essential to life is essential to singing, which is breathing. So I want everyone to give me a big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. You see my gut? I'm like really expanding low. One more. Expand really low. Relax the jaw, relax the tongue. We want to have some space. Peter, can you play a D4 for me? No. Can I hear you guys do that? Ready? That's actually amazing. So maybe you guys would have no use for me. Anyways, that all said, our next performer is Kait Hickey.
Hi. I feel like now is a good time to give a little shout out to Adam Ross Glickman, all of our teacher. If you're a singer, you know that your instrument being in your body makes you a little neurotic. So at least for me, our sessions are also therapy, also mentorship / life coach, and it has been truly amazing to me. So thank you, Adam.
Oh, I love you.
So we're gonna do A Fire Within Me. Hit it, Peter. How do I go on? Just an empty room. All I have are memories. I need a task to do. Someone give me a task to do. I need a... thought that somehow we would always have forever. I thought the promises we made would have a different end. I thought the love we shared would keep us as we were. It was the fire within me. We dreamed and plotted with abandon in this attic. When we were gathered here, this room became our citadel. We were amazing then, my sisters and I. They were the fire within me. In this room, I knew we were alive. Nothing was too painful to survive. We faced the world together, the four of us, forever side by side. Everything I promised was for them. I was theirs no matter where or when. How can I go on forever? How when I gave everything with all my heart? It was several days before Christmas. It was several days before Christmas. And the sisters sat about the parlor and grumbled about their fate. Meg, the oldest and most romantic, said, "It's not fair that some girls have pretty things while we have nothing." "And it won't be Christmas without presents," said Amy with her usual pout. "And we haven't got Father to read to us," said Joe, who yearned to travel and write great books. Only Beth, sitting contented, in a voice so sweet even angels would have listened, said, "But we have each other." Everything I promised them is here. All of us, the way we used to be. We will always have each other. They will always be the fire in my heart. Here I go, and there's no turning back. My great adventure has begun. I may be small, but I've got giant plans to shine brightly as the sun. Here in all the smallest details of the past, here in this attic, suddenly life is something vast. The four of us, forever here at last. As unexpected as can be. Astonishing.
Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Kait Hickey, singer, actor, composer, writer, just amazing. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so our next performer, sorry, I'm like teary. I don't mean to be emotional here. Our next performer is Penny Butler Schillinger.
How's everybody doing? Great. So when Adam and I first started looking for a song for this event, I said, yeah, let's do a Disney song. And the choice was Poor Unfortunate Souls, in honor of Valentine's Day for those who can't find love. Yes, my darlings, it's me, your matchmaker, looking for that perfect catch. My dear sweet friends, that's what I do. That's what I live for. To help unfortunate mere folks such as yourselves. Poor souls with no one to turn to but me. Squid pro quo, of course. But some say I'm wicked and hurtful. Yes! I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the light, and made a switch. True? Yes. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. In her lately, please don't laugh, I use it on behalf of the miserable, the lonely, and depressed. Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one wanting to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed. Those poor unfortunate souls, so sad but true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying spells or syllables. Do I help them? Yes, I do. Now it happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price, so I'm afraid I had to rake them across the coals. Yes, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole I've been a saint to those poor unfortunate souls. Have we got a deal? Yes, you'll have your man. Life's full of choices, isn't it? But there's one more thing we haven't discussed. My fee. I'm not asking for much, just your voice. You'll have your looks, your pretty face, and never underestimate the importance of body language. The men up there don't like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Yet on land it's much preferred for ladies not to say a word. Why, after all, dear, what is idle chatter for? Come on, they're not all that impressed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid it when they can. Though they'll do this sweet and fawn on a lady who's withdrawn. Is she who holds her tongue who gets her man? Come on, you poor unfortunate souls. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate souls, so sad but true. If you want to cross that bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Go ahead, take a gulp and take a breath. Go ahead and sign the scroll. Flotsam, jetsam, now we've got her, boys. The boss is on our own. You poor, unfortunate soul.
Woo! Miss Penny Butler Schillinger. Penny, where are you from originally? The Bahamas, from Bimini. I don't think I've ever met anyone outside of Penny originally from Bimini, which I think is really cool. And The Little Mermaid. I went to Millikan University, where, you guys are like, where is that? Decatur, Illinois, where Jodie Benson, the original voice of the Little Mermaid, went, and Sierra Boggess, the original Broadway Little Mermaid, went. And this next performer, his name is Klenton Sanchez, and he actually graduated from Millikan University many, many years apart from me. But yeah, take it away, Clen.
Hello, my name is Klenton Sanchez, and I'm going to sing They Don't Make Glass Slippers from Soho Cinders. Once upon a time, there was just a little boy, and he thought the whole world was his. Wasn't very old when he came to find out, and that's not how it is. They don't make glass slippers. It's no great surprise if they make glass slippers. They don't have my size. Happy ever after always turns out wrong. No fairy godmother pops up to help things along. They don't make glass slippers, pretty as they seem. Trouble is glass slippers shatter like a dream. Ugly magic kingdoms always turn out wrong. No very kingdoms are always just out of my reach. Once upon a time, there was just a little boy, and he thought the whole world was his. Wasn't very old when he came to find out that that's not how it is. Once upon a time, there was just a little boy, and he thought the whole world was his. Wasn't very old when he came to find out that that's not how it is. They don't make glass slippers. It's no great surprise if they make glass slippers. They don't have my size. Happy ever after always turns out wrong. No fairy godmother pops up to help things along. No fairy godmother pops up to help things along.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think, Mike? Beautiful. That was awesome, Clen. Yeah, gorgeous. Amazing. So, guys, we're more than halfway through. Can you even believe it? I hope you're enjoying your drinks. I hope you're enjoying your food. I hope you're enjoying the beautiful music and these amazing, amazing performers. Again, I'm so thrilled to work with. And like outside of the vocal, right, like the performance chops, the acting, I do have a background as an actor, and I never let anyone walk out of my studio without honing the song as a performer, and it's incredibly important to me. So that all said, our next performer is J.D. Brookshire.
Thanks. Hi, I'll be singing Barry Goes to Prom from the prom. I'm oddly excited. Perhaps that's because, although it doesn't matter, it somehow does. It's strange, but I feel like I'm in a time machine. 'Cause guess what? It's like I'm suddenly 17. So book a white limo, uncork the dome. After 29 years, I'm finally going to prom! The prom! I once was a kid in the prom. I once thought a night like this wasn't in the cards. But now I've got a date, a tux, and the whole 9 yards. So book a white limo, uncork the dome. After 29 years, I'm finally going to prom. The prom! I wish I could tell that sad kid I was to stop crying into his Cheetos. They say it gets better. Guess what? It does. Who cares if you're a big old girl? Just go to that gym and twirl. Going to the prom. Barry's going to the... In showbiz, I never thought such a field of line. My date is a high school lesbian, still it's fine. And though it's been years since I've called my mom and tell her that it's overdue, and all of my waiting's overdue, and if you're not happy, I'm over you, 'cause Barry, yes, Barry, look at me, Mom! Barry's going to the prom!
Amazing, JD. Fabulous. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for moving that back there. Like, I was told to remember to move this back here, and I'm doing a really bad job. Anyways, I went to prom, as I'm sure many of you did, or I hope many of you did. I went to prom with the prom queen. But I was not nominated for prom king. And honestly, it just felt disappointing the whole time. But I think that's kind of cool. I went to prom with the prom queen. I can always say that, you know? Anyways, fantastic. Our next performer is Rosie Preito.
Yes, I think so. Hi. I'm going to be singing a song from a documentary called Everybody Dance. And it basically follows 5 children with special needs and how their lives changed by doing ballet. This is called I Will Make Thunder. 1,000 drops of pouring rain, the screaming wheels of a speeding train, the white of a wave as it crashes to the shore. A street with the sea of 1,000 faces, each one dreams and each one chases the clock, ticking faster than before. But here I sit in my living room, my thoughts fold around me like a tomb. I'm frozen on the outside, looking in. I wanna run, I wanna cry, I wanna scream, I wanna fly. I want to, but where do I begin? Just tell me how to start to pull it all apart. I wanna dance in the middle of the street. I wanna run where the sky and ocean meet. I don't know how, but I don't know when, and I'm never going back again to hide my head and shudder at the storm. I will make thunder. I will make thunder. I wanna swim, but I'm afraid to drown. I get to the edge and I always look down. I sing out loud, but no one else can hear. I gotta feel, I gotta try. I want no more of standing by. I will not be a prisoner to this fear. It's time to go, I'm ready. I'm trembling, but I'm steady. I wanna dance in the middle of the street. I wanna run where the sky and ocean meet. I don't know how, but I don't know when, and I'm never going back again to hide my head and shudder at the storm. Leave nothing behind, leave nothing unspoken. Only one way to go when everything's broken. There's so much to lose, but there's so much to gain. So let it rain, let it rain, and I will make thunder. I wanna dance, I wanna run. I don't know how, but I don't know when, and I'm never going back again to hide my head and shudder at the storm. I will make thunder. I will make thunder. I will make thunder.
Wow. Wow. Way better to make thunder than it is lightning in these crazy times, am I right? Anyways, amazing. So, our next performer, I don't know why I'm walking on stage to announce this, but our next performer is Claudette Francine.
Hello. I almost walked up here barefoot, but I'm in New York in January. The stage is cold. I know earlier Kate mentioned Adam, and I want to reiterate what she said and thank him. I met him. I'm a part of the South Florida contingency here. I'm a Miami girl. And I met him at a workshop. He was doing a master class in South Florida at the Broward Center. And in that workshop, I said to myself, I need that guy in my life. And I had no idea what all that meant and what all that would bring. So thank you, Adam, so very much. I'll be singing tonight, I Know Where I've Been, which is from Hairspray. I'm very connected to the song because it's a reminder that with life experiences, we have those to share with others so they understand that when we think it's all over, you got a little bit of experience to let them know there's a way out. There's more to come, and it can be done.
There's a light in the darkness, though the night is black as my skin. There's a light burning bright, showing me the way. But I know where I've been. There's a cry in the distance. It's a voice that comes from deep within. There's a cry asking why. I pray the answer's up ahead. 'Cause I know where I've been. There's a road we've been traveling, lost so many along the way, but the riches will be plenty, worth the price we had to pay. There's a dream with the future. There's a struggle we have yet to win. But there's pride in my heart, 'cause I know where I'm going, yeah. And I know where I've been. There's a road we must travel, y'all. There is a promise that we must make. Oh, but the riches will be plenty, yeah, worth the risk and the chances we take. There's a dream with the future. There's a struggle we have yet to win. Use that pride in our hearts to lift us up to tomorrow. 'Cause just to sit still would be a sin. Lord knows I know where I've been. Yes, I do. I give thanks to my God, 'cause I know where I've
How many times can I cry? You know? So, woo! Thank you, everyone. Honestly, it's been so amazing so far. We just have 2 more numbers, and I feel really inspired, so I think I might sing a little ditty. If it's okay with everyone. All right, yeah, cool. Here we go. Dancing in the backyard, bar mitzvah, weed and diner for. Oh my God, let me start over. Here I am. dancing in the backyard, bar mitzvah beats and dinosaur wings, hearing Adina Menzel sing from the hi-fi in the den. I've been waiting my whole life to find a way back to that. I aimed for the sky, a 9-year-old can see so far. I'll conquer the world and be a star. I'll do it all by the time I'm 10. I would know that confidence if I knew a way back to then. So I bailed on my hometown and became a college theater dork. I was eastbound and down, moving to New York. So I crammed my life in a U-Haul to find my part of it all. But the mundane sets in. You play by the rules, you plow through the days, the years take us miles away from the time we wondered when we'd find a way back to that. And when you least expect, opportunity walks through the door. You suddenly connect with the things that you forgot or that you've been looking for. And there you are, right in the middle of what you love, with the craziest of companies. You're having a kick-ass time and being who you wanted to be in this world. You're that little boy with his wings unfurled, flying again. Back in the backyard, dancing, I found a way back to that. Awesome. We're off to a wonky start, but we made it. Amazing. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. We have one last number for you, and I'm really excited to invite our special guest, Alex Joseph Grayson, up to the stage. So I'm not sure if you know Alex, but if you happen to have seen the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee at Kennedy Center recently, or Titanic at New York City Center recently, or Parade, the most recent revival, and countless other things, I am so thrilled to call him a friend and colleague, and I love him, and I'm so excited he's going to share his instrument with us. So Alex, yay.
Okay, just another round of applause for Adam and all of our wonderful singers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. So both Adam and I are past cast members of Viking Cruise Line, and I believe we played the same role. And when you're a singer or performer on a lot of cruise ships, you do a bunch of different shows. So I think we had like 4 or 5 different shows that we did at different times. There's another Viking cast member in the corner, but I'm not going to put him on the spot today. So the song I'm about to sing is from The Great Gatsby, now playing at the Broadway Theater on Broadway, and it's sung by Jeremy Jordan, who's about to leave that show, so he can go do Floyd Collins, which I'm super excited for. But I saw the show a couple months ago, and I had no expectations of what I was getting myself into. But the first time that he opened his mouth up, Jeremy, I was just like, okay, I get it. This is worth the price of admission. He's like one of these true sort of like internal to Broadway stars. And then he sang this song that I'm about to sing, and I was just like, whoa, where do you breathe? How is this guy doing this? So, of course, I wanted to try it out. I'm going to try it out today, and we'll see how it goes. The song's called The Past is Catching Up to Me. Let's give it a try. It was under a willow tree 5 years ago in Louisville. I danced with Daisy in my arms, and time stood still. It was clear she had her pick of any man in uniform. She kissed me and swore she'd never stray. But then the world got in the way. I fought a war, returned to see another fight in front of me. And now I must remind her of the love she left behind. Her words that night, the vows she said back then, I'll help her say again. One party left to throw. How could she say no? We'll go back to that kiss, to that row of willow trees. All the years that we missed will blow away with the breeze. They say you can't relive the past, but you know what I see. Finally the past is catching up to me. Some will shudder at what I've done, or say that I've crossed a line. I tell you every lavish night was by design. I'll become the man her world demanded me to be. With only a nickel to my name, I give it all to get in the game. Had a past to rectify, made that nickel multiply. It took no time to love her, just to be worthy of her. And though the years have passed us by, one memory survives. If she could see it too, but see it through my eyes. We'll go back to that kiss, to that row of willow trees. All the years that we missed will blow away with the breeze. They say you can't relive the past, but you know what I see. Finally the past is catching up to me. Daisy always saw in me a man who knew his worth. Now that man can give her everything on earth. Money can't buy happiness, no sir, but it brings you closer and closer and closer.
Alex, Joseph, Grayson, everyone! Woo! All right, if everyone would not mind coming up and just, I'd love to take a cast bow. And again, thank you all so much for coming. I am emotional again. But this has been so special, so thank you all so much. I am so grateful, and I just have to comment really quickly. Peter Leigh-Nilsen on the keys. Unbelievable. Our fantastic technical director, Sheridan. Amazing. And this crew that I just love so much. So thank you again. Thank you all for being here. And that's it. Thank you.